Next Level MetaMan here, and I still didn't think of the intro. You ever met that player that actually really enjoys the game, yet every time you talk to them, they're always complaining about the meta, about the game, about what's broken, and a lot of times they don't even know what the hell they're talking about. There's a group of people in this game that only play bottom tier shit, like Crystal Beasts, but have the nerve to complain about the meta. I mean, let's be real here. Half the time, these players don't even know what good cards look like. They're trying to tell you why you should try to go ahead and run negate attack. Sometimes I just like to chalk it up to ignorance. A lot of players don't know that they should be running a card like Solemn Strike because they don't know about Solemn Strike. They're too busy in Magic Cylinder, too busy in Mirror Force, too busy in Compose. Even older than that, I just met a Pendulum Odd Eyes player that still runs Trap Hole. Those aren't the people that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the ignorant players. I'm talking about the people who still try to focus in and play this game, yet refuse to adapt any new concepts and any new way of thinking about the game. There are people who play this game that have a certain pride about playing trash tier decks. And anyone who doesn't play a trash tier deck is less creative and not as good as a player. Just because they're trying to win the game with Crystal Beasts. Your hero deck, your UA deck, any other deck like that is broken. You see it on DN all the time with no XYZs, no pendulums, no synchros, no fusion, no anything. And then when you do actually go in there with UA, they ban you anyway because you're running monsters over 1900. It's fucking ridiculous. It's the same logic of two people about to have a race and one of them says, you know what would be more skillful? Yeah, if we cut off one of our legs. The other guy's like, you fucking crazy? Why don't we just race with 2 legs? You now want to cut off one of your legs? You fucking pussy. Like right now, I'm not just trying to slam these type of players. All I'm saying is, if you play fucking Harpies, fucking Miss Valleys, Ninjas, or any of these other backwater archetypes, just because you play them, that doesn't make you better than anyone else. And if you've never played like good decks before, you should give it a shot. Because the meta isn't something that you need to just fear or hate. When 2 players are playing on equal footing, the game's actually more fun. You should stop trying to fight up a hill and just stand on the same platform for once. There's skill to all aspects of Yu-Gi-Oh! And just shunning the meta isn't the right way to go about it. And let's say you've been doing this for a while and you actually don't know what a good deck is. Even if you don't want to play Cosmos, just pick it up, play it. Pick up, play Monarchs, and see how your builds of those top tier decks compare. 9 times out of 10, if you haven't been playing good decks for a while, your build's probably not going to go up to snuff. But learning how to excel with those decks and learning how to build a good deck will make you better as a player. And honestly, you'll enjoy this game a hell of a lot more. I mean, look at me. My first actual decent deck was Ninjas before I played Elemental Hero Dark Paladin deck. But Ninjas showed me what a good deck could be. And when I finally started playing with more competitive players, they took me aside, took my deck, and honestly, completely fucking thrashed it. But with the card choices that they made when they completely revamped my deck and they explained to me why they did it, I listened to them. That's the biggest problem with players that don't improve, is that they are completely unwilling to listen. They'll lose, and then they'll blame everything else but themselves. Listen to the people around you. They're not always out to chew you out. Granted, that may not be a good idea. You may have the entire community that you're near telling you that Glad Beast is probably the best deck right now. Those are the players you ignore.